Let's go! Ty Simpson is the best quarterback in the SEC, and honestly, no one has performed to this level in this conference since Jaden Daniels when he won the Heisman Trophy. This right here, I want you to remember this play because we're going to come back to it a little bit later, a little foreshadowing. So on 3rd and 8, he throws an absolute strike to 17. Brooks, who became a star on this day, and we get to here, and it's very interesting how Alabama elected to run this play. So you have a vertical route, which hopefully will carry this corner and this safety, and you're hoping that this space that's deoccupied is going to be open. Protection, really good. And look at where he ends up placing it. It's right on the money. The flat route holds this defender. Boom. Throws it right on him. Good throw. Good catch. And then here we go. It's trips to the same side again. And man, what a call right here from Ty Simpson. Okay. So he stopped right here by the underneath zone defender. He then elects to go upfield. Ty Simpson sees it and throws a strike here on 2nd and 1. Look at that. Gets it just over that backer and hits him right between the 8 and the 0. You freaking love to see it. So we get to the route that made Jahmyr Gibbs a first-round pick. Well, it's one of many things that gave Gibbs a first-round draft selection. It is the Texas route, or the angle route from the running back. And when you have all these zone defenders just basically putting their heels on the goal line, you just want to work underneath, and that is exactly what Ty Simpson is able to do. Pocket holds up well enough, and you pick up the tutty. You love to see it. A 3rd and 12 touchdown. This is some really, really, really good stuff right here from Ty Simpson. So at the snap, it looks as if this is split field safety coverage, but you'll see at right before the snap begins, this safety creeps into the box, and this safety goes more center field. Okay, it is interesting you elect to do this when there's trips to this side and your primary wide receivers, your number 1 targets, are over on this side of the field. So when you do that, you obviously open up a pocket of space right here where the safety was pre-snap, and you have a skinny post being run into that area. So Simpson sees that. You do have this over being run by Jeremy Bernard. That gets picked up by the backer, but the safety's eyeing that, and then this is just open right here. Look at this throw from Ty Simpson. An absolute strike. Get it up and down over that backer. Boom. Look at that. I mean, just look at that, y'all. That is absolutely ridiculous stuff. It really, really, really is. Right now, he is playing like an extremely watered-down version of Joe Burrow, and that is a compliment. Okay, yes, I'm an LSU fan, but that's not a slight, because this is what Joe did. When you had everything covered, he would beat you with his legs versus the better teams on 3rd and medium, 2 hands on the football, and he's able to pick up the first down. Okay? He honestly looks like Joe. That's how Joe ran in that same exact running style. Low, vertical, and, well, someone that could hurt you with his legs more than you would think. So you don't like that he ends up taking a big shot right here, but there's definitely a good photo of that somewhere. And then this is just ridiculous. This is just stupendously good quarterback play. I've not done an Alabama film study just yet, but the quarterback play is just so freaking good that I have to pay my respects to Ty Simpson. So you'll see that 28 Riley, Jam Miller 26 is the better pass protector, so he's having to fill in here. And, well, he's late. At least he gets a small piece right here. And look at Ty Simpson, while getting tripped up by his own left tackle here. It's actually the left tackle stepping on his heel that messes up this throw. Look at this. I mean, look at this, y'all. That is freaking dunkulous stuff right there from, to me, the Heisman Trophy winner for right now. Simpson's biggest mistake from this game came here, okay? So, this ends up being a 2-man route concept. A lot of 2-manners are what's called Yankee, where you have a vertical and then there's a deep over, or vice versa. I don't have a wider angle just yet. This time, the protection still isn't great. Okay, the RB pickup. I gave Miller some love here a minute ago, but he can't pick it up any better. And, well, you're in a lot of trouble. I do like two hands on the football. You always have your check down right here if you want it. But Simpson, what I think happens here is because these DBs are so far back, he sees a rush lane and it's there, but Nine does a good job spinning out of the block, and now it's no longer there. So now he elects to cut back, and boom, he gets hit in the head by his own guy. So now he really is disheveled, and he ends up losing the football here. Okay, ball security, it's open, it's ripe for a strip, and it's out. Okay, so some atrocious pocket management. I saw what he was trying to do there, and initially the ball security mechanics were great. So quarterbacking isn't about how you do when you're great. It's how you respond when you're bad. And this was just a good game from Simpson because, he had been hitting vertical stuff, hit a vertical touchdown a little bit earlier. But a lot of what made this game great for Simpson was just playing check down football. Just play pitch and catch with the running backs, and good things will happen. Okay, good stuff right there. And then the same thing happens here. Okay, play action fake. This is honestly some really, really, really sexy play calling. I love running verticals from your tight end because you don't expect it, right? It's a heavier personnel setting, and you have the sensation, the true freshman, leaking into the flats, okay? Really, really, really good stuff from Grubb. And nobody in the SEC is throwing stuff to the flats better than Alabama right now. Alrighty, so the pass protection in this game for Alabama was wildly inconsistent, okay? If you're Simpson in this spot, there's nothing really wrong with just eating a sack, okay? You get lucky when you start throwing this football up in the air that 40 was not bringing his arm down, which you should do every single time. Okay, if he's bringing that right arm with the sack, this is a strip, okay? Then he throws it directly into the chest of a DT, and luckily enough, Brailsford, Alabama's offensive lineman had the best ball skills of any offensive line you'll ever see. This turns into a lucky. Come on, I've got to break this play down. Because you get unlucky from an Alabama perspective that there wasn't a face mask attached to this. This is honestly blocked really well. And you did get a hurdle right here, but if Proctor wouldn't have jumped, he's probably scoring. But when you go midair, you lose all your leverage, if you will. Did he need to hurdle? I'll let you come to your own conclusion. But he gets stopped at the 1. You'll see right here, did he need to hurdle? Could he have cut back barefoot? Nah, it looks as if he wanted to make sure he missed that guy. I get it. But if he was able to keep his feet, he probably takes 95 into the end zone with him. So Alabama on that play ends up getting stuffed. Ty Simpson had his foot stepped on, and now we get to here. Okay, if it's 4th down, you better believe Alabama's going to be running some running back play action variation into the flat. Where this play was actually made is two things. The blocking design is really sexy. So we're zone blocking to the left, but we're actually going to the right. So just by sending everyone to the left, look at all this motion you're getting to the left from these linebackers. Then you need a good block right here from Jerby Bedard just to seal this end. Okay, so now you basically have a 2-on-1 here for Ty Simpson, and this is ridiculous from Ty. He sees that 2, leaves Jam Miller to go to him, and then he flips it to him. Really sexy quarterback play right there. And luckily enough for Alabama, Jam Miller looks like he was fine after this massive, massive blow from Jalen Catalon, who literally is an 8th-year senior. Let's go! We're breaking down this Ty Simpson throw from so many angles. One thing about Alabama on the road in this game, they did play with danger quite a bit, with the play clock winding down quite a bit. But Ty Simpson back to pass. We'll give you another angle here in just a moment. This Alabama pass protection steps up here. It was a tough day in some other aspects, but they give Ty plenty of time to make this throw right here on the corner route, and the true freshman, bang! Look at the ball location right here. The Alabama offense really couldn't get explosive in this game through the air. This ended up being their deepest pass play in the game, right? Ryan Williams completely shut out of this one, and he was playing. Okay, so Jeremy Bernard running a vertical. You have Isaiah Horton running the quick out, and what you're hoping for here is this vertical clears out. Horton, who's probably Alabama's number one guy, draws this coverage defender, and then you have this space to work with, okay? Some sailish, floodish types of concepts here. And this, honestly, while the throw itself is absolutely immaculate, it's not the hardest read for Ty Simpson here. There was one place for him to go with the football, and it was to Brooks here. And the thing is, the ball location just could not have been any better than that. Missouri, you got to get more pressure. So it's not close right now. Ty Simpson is so far and away the best quarterback in the SEC. You know, John Mateer missed a game. The Texas game is indeed going on right now. Have a coverage bus. Once again, it's just a running back running into the flats. Ryan Grubb and Kalen Deboer, it's one of the best offensive duos I've ever seen from a play calling perspective, and Alabama was able to get it done. Now, I will say, I was disappointed that Alabama did not go for a 4th and 5 a little bit later and they punted. I would not have done that, but to each their own. It is Power Hour SEC. Boom! Tonight we are doing chicken.